Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, since I'm trying to avoid buying unnecessary makeup, since I have like shit ton of it, I'm kind of like rediscovering things. Not always, well, obviously it's a good thing, but I kind of rediscovered some things that I find to be very disappointing. Some were very surprising. So I will admit, I am eyeshadow palette lover to the degree that I had some palettes that maybe I dabbed into once, some I haven't even used. Yeah, guilty. So I want to share a few good surprises and some major fails. So let me begin with I'm going to start like a little dab into it. Mascaras. So this one is from Rimmel London. It's actually, I threw one and then I was looking through my stash and it was like, oh, mascara, and I forgot that it was the same one. I was like, oh, cool, it's fresh, and then was like, oh, it's the same shit. So it's the Wonderfully Real. So my problem with this one, and okay, yeah, I prefer fluffier brushes, but I don't mind like stiff brushes. I don't know if you can see, but these little spikes, they're too far apart. So when you go in, it clusters a bunch of lashes together and deposits a crap ton of mascara. It ain't cute. No, so this is like, I just opened it and I ain't using it. It's not, no. I have this little metallic comb to go through. It's like 10 minutes just to put mascara on. Not worth it. And the other one is the Tarte Man Eater. In theory, it should have been good, but they're small and there's like just these chunks of product on them, and it's kind of dry. It doesn't do anything. It just dry little lashes. Nah. So major disappointment. This thing, so this is by Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizer. I think this is like second or third that I've been getting like through the years in some beauty boxes. So I've never like went on and purchased myself. Maybe I did once. I think if maybe the first one, it was like on sale or something like that. Either way. So disappointing. It does nothing for my skin and it almost slightly burns. So right now, I'm almost out because I use it on my body after a shower. So there isn't much because it's like what, 4 showers worth of here. So it's great for that. If they can lower the price and put this in a big bottle as a body lotion, that would have been amazing. For the body, it's bomb. But I'm not gonna, you know. So there is that. Now I'm kind of looking around making sure, okay, so there, this thing from Diva Curl Micro Curls. This is the Shine and Fine. This is like sticky and heavy. I don't understand. Is it glue? Is it a serum? Is it like, it's not an oil? And it smells funky. Like they have certain products with really good scents. And then there's a line that is just like, I think it's like the original scent, and it's just, it's bad. It's bad. Now, where's the other one? Okay. This thing. There's actually another one. Let me get that one too. Where are you hiding? Okay. Concealers. So I love drugstore. I believe drugstore. You can find almost the same quality, sometimes even better in certain products. But I was you know, my under eyes are dry, I have bags, I have fine lines, so I was like, well, maybe the high end is gonna give me something better. So one of the things that I was trying is the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-hour concealer. It's supposed to be also hydrating. It looks like crap under my eyes. Excuse my French. But I was like, okay, so let me use it on my face. it also doesn't look good on my face. It just kind of sits there and it emphasizes stuff. So I'm still trying to find a way to use some of it, like using much less of it or more for the chin or something like that, or mixing it with like a very low coverage, very like sheer coverage, and kind of like trying some. Same thing with this, the Candid, the Revlon Candid. I did not like the foundation that they came out with this, and I don't like the concealer. I kind of got this because one of the YouTubers that I follow, she loves this. She swears by it. Just, you know, it's just one video after another. She's just raving about it. I'm like, okay, fine. Let me take a look. Ugh. It sits on top of my skin. Same thing. It doesn't do, it's not that it makes it not that, it doesn't make it better, the area. It literally makes it worse. Might as well just not wear makeup, you know. So both of these are disappointing, but I just want to use some of it before I'm like, okay, I can't even look at you. So now for the guy that inspired me to do this video. Major, huge disappointment. I should have expected it, but I was hopeful. This is something people rave about. It's one of their favorites. It's like, oh my God, it's amazing. Never decluttering this. Wah, wah. Sorry. First of all, in terms of formulation, absolutely nothing special. Drugstore could be easily drugstore. Nothing special. And I understand it's a monochromatic palette, but to have so many shades that are so monochromatic and that it is so difficult to create a look that doesn't look the same every time, that has a slight variation with so many shadows, is ridiculous. When you're looking at it, you're like, oh, you have light, you have dark, you have some shimmers, but no, there's like literally like these two look pretty much the same. Even this burgundy, and I love me a deep burgundy. It's not that deep. It's not like it does not give me what I needed to give. This one is okay because it's like a different tone and it's darker. This one could also easily be replaced with that. Like there's just so many shades. This amber, this dark black, brown, bronze shimmer, so unnecessary, and there's just nothing special here. Like nothing. If you're like, ooh, I want something warm, something inspired by, just get this. This is by Maybelline. You honestly have so many of the same shades, like this and this one and this one, like these three, even these shimmers right over here. This one, the Creator, it's gonna give you the same vibe, same tones, but guess what? You have other varieties here. You have more options. You have other browns. You have other crease shades and kind of more like metallic ones, shimmery ones. You have more options. You have much more variety. And to create a look that this palette does, you need only 5 to 6 shades. You don't need this. And quality-wise, same thing. This does not give you better quality, more pigmentation, more blendability, longer longevity. It does not give you more. It costs more. That's about it. So definitely, I much rather, like this is, I'm gonna declutter it because I have a thing, I cannot stand having a makeup that's how I feel about it. That I don't even want to depot it. Like, I'm just like, you're like, there's just, you bum me out. It bums me out. So thank God, like, I'm just happy that I never buy these like full price. I always wait until they have like 50-60% off on them. But same was with the Naked 3, the pink one. I couldn't stand it. Everything constantly looked the same. And I'm trying. I'm like, okay, Polly, you know, you're gonna start here, you're gonna skip the middle, and you're gonna go straight to the dark. So we have contrast. So like you can vividly see. Nope. Shit. What went wrong? I don't know. It's just yeah, man, I just no. I can't. This will give you the same, but with so much more. Like you have some taupey shades, some warmer shades, some neutral shades. You have so much more options here than the Naked Heat. But I will say this, I got a surprise. I was surprised just how surprised I was and how much I loved it, and how I was like, really? That's how I feel about you. You're so simple. I present. Listen, I kind of neglected it. And I was like, you know, you're just like one more neutral in my neutral collection. No, this is so much more than neutral. First of all, the face shades are so pigmented. Like they're so freaking, it's a different, formula that what they have like in like singles for the blush or the bronzer. Very different. The bronzer go very light hand. This is like, this kicks a punch, and everything just, I mean, the highlight, the bronze, the blush, like they're just, I mean, like they're not playing. This is beautiful. I also use this as an eyeshadow. It's just a beautiful brown. And then you kind of look at it and you will say, well, these are kind of the same, just different undertone. We got, what is it, like cool tone, warm tone, neutral tone. And then you have some of these. Oh, that was my surprise. No, they're not. So this one is neutral, this one is the cool tone, and this is the warm tone. So not only are there different undertones, but they're different intensity and darkness. Like this is a crease shade, and these are definitely much deeper. Now, are you gonna get like a deep smoky eye like with black or anything like that? No, but this is not the purpose of this palette. It's more of a natural kind of everyday look. And you can definitely, like these two, man, they, on the eye, holy camote, like they throw a punch. And then in the big pans, I'm kind of wiping my fingers. On the big pans, I mean, they are very light. We'll say that. But so the middle shade, you can't even tell it's really the color of my skin. But these can easily be, especially somebody with a lighter skin tone, they can be as a kind of like additional eyeshadow. And I like them. And they're very, like they're pigmented, and you can definitely use them on the lid. I don't always go with something sparkly or shimmery on the lid. And I love that for the, I mean, even in the inner corner, just to do this. You don't, again, you don't always have to use everything has to be like shimmery. Satin and matte also nice. But it's just fantastic. You can use the blush as also kind of to warm up a look and kind of an eyeshadow. They're just beautiful. And let me, I mean, the metallics, I mean, the shimmers, or, I mean, they are just beautiful. You got your warm, you got your kind of rose gold and the champagne, and they look stunning on the eye. I was like, whatever, you're boring. No. She ain't boring. I mean, look. This is a different brown than this. It looks very similar, but nay, it ain't. They're so beautiful. I love it. This one on the eye comes off a lot deeper than that one. And then you can kind of deepen up with this, because, you know, when you layer colors, they kind of mix and change. It kind of becomes even hearts. I love it. And it's beautiful. So like for traveling, like honestly, if I'm traveling, I don't do as much makeup as I would do at home, because, you know, I'm just comfortable here. But if I do, like I'm not going to be creative. Like I'm not, you know, So this, bomb. Throw a little bit of this in there. Boom. Got everything I need. So, yay. I'm very excited. I'm very happy that we found our way to each other finally. What is the point? They have let me show you 1 second. I'm back. They had one palette that unfortunately was either discontinued or was like a special edition or something like that. It was like, I hate when companies do that and it's a good product. Like, so you keep the basic boring stuff for a long time, but that's something unique and different. That's when you just gotta be like, just like a 2-month thing, damn it. But this is the Naked Smoky. Damn, now this palette, that's okay. Now we're talking, because look at this beauty. Like you have, these are all mattes, even this maybe. So you have all your basic mattes. You have a very cool tone, a neutral tone, some like lighter shades. On this side, you have your champagnes and golds and bronze. So these are all shimmers, right? So suddenly it's kind of like neutral warm. Then you have all of this section that is very kind of cool tone smoky. You have this, which is kind of like a purple. You can do matte, you can do neutral, you can do smoky, you can do purple, you can do warm, you can go cool tones, cold. But there's just so much variety. You can do like a really funky night look with the silver and like some black or the purple. Like you have actually so much variety with this palette. Like you can even just travel with this. Just use, for example, this shade over here and this shade over there, over here and there, you know, or even like this one. These are like the mattes. Ooh, very uncomfortable with the left. And this can be your like, you know, with a lighter hand and a brush and everything, that can be your like day look. And then you can kind of pump it up with like that silver and the black. Like you can take this places, multiple variety of places and looks. Here you're pretty much stuck to, you know, this color right there. And that's about it. So I don't like that. I need options. I need variety. Like with all due respect to like, you know, monotone, but like, I don't know, like give me a neutral in there. Give me like a cool tone. Give me, I don't know, something else to kind of break that one color spectrum. Like it's just the same color in a different hue. I don't like that. So that's my rant with some good stuff in it towards the end. Sweeten the bitter. But yeah, there's actually a lot more disappointing things, but you know, I'll throw them here and there. All right, well, thanks for listening to my discovery of things I'm disappointed about. Till next time. Bye, guys.